Pakistan has produced Asian champions, world silver medalists, fighters who have stepped into cages across Georgia, UAE, Bahrain, Uzbekistan, and beyond, and won. But every world stage has a starting point. The PAKMMAF Contender Series is that starting point, a platform where Pakistan's elite MMA athletes fight for more than a result. They fight for their future. Every performance here opens doors, international contracts, global stages, the eyes of the world's biggest MMA organizations watching closely, from this cage to the world. These fighters have already proven they belong internationally. Now they come home to Lahore to remind you why Pakistan is a force in global MMA. Fight HQ, Packages Mall, Lahore. One night that could change everything. The road to the world stage. It starts right here. Pakistan, it's time.
Welcome to the first ever edition of the PAKMMAF Contender Series right here inside the Fight HQ in Brave Gym. And we are excited to bring to you a night of action-packed MMA fights through and through. My name is Daniel Nasir Mirza. You can call me DNM. I have the honor and privilege of standing in front of you as the announcer for all of the proceedings tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is special. Tonight is different because tonight we start shaping the future of athletes in Pakistan, and we continue to build champions through activity. Through the Fight HQ and through PAKMMA as a whole, we have been able to build Asian champions in the International Mixed Martial Arts Federation, World Championship medalists here at the Pakistan Mixed Martial Arts Federation as well, along with a plethora of international victories throughout the years. And this is the next step to give our athletes the opportunity to show their skill and continue being active, to develop the youth and the fighting talent of Pakistan to the next level. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is the PAKMMAF Contender Series, and it is very important to acknowledge before we begin the hostilities, the work that PAKMMAF has been putting in to everything that has been happening in Pakistani MMA. Of course, I'm talking about Rizwan Aftab Ahmed, the CEO of PAKMMAF and Director of National Hospital DHA. He is the foremost person who has supported athletes, Olympians, and everyone in between to make sure they can have the right nutritional and medical support to get to the next level in a country where there is a lack of support when it comes to high-level athletes. Rizwan Aftab Ahmed has always stepped up. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the next step for Pakistani MMA and Pakistani Mixed Martial Arts Federation. And now, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start our first fight of the evening. So ladies and gentlemen, everyone in attendance, if you are ready to start the fights, can you please make some noise? Ladies and gentlemen, our first fight of the evening is in the flyweight category. Please welcome first into the cage, Esanullah.
This is the road to world stage right now. Presenting himself in front of the audience is no one other than Esanullah, weighing in at 56.7 kgs, representing Team Wolf. And ladies and gentlemen, he represents Lahore, fighting live in Lahore. Joining me today in the commentary booth is no one other than Daniel Nasir Mirza and Kaim. Guys, this is going to be exciting. We've got packed fights, we've got champions, and ladies and gentlemen, we need to let you know that tonight is just not about fighting, it's about showcasing Pakistan's talent, where we started from and where we're going to go to next.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent, Mustafa. Ali, like you said, a very exciting night tonight here for everyone in the Pakistani MMA orbit. And of course, Qaim, you must have seen this guy, Muhammad Mustafa, up close and personal. What can you tell us about him, and what can you tell us about this fight that we're about to see?
What a rising talent here, Daniel. I have seen this kid put in so much. What a rising talent here, Daniel. I have seen this kid put in so much work behind the scenes. He is, I would say, a prodigy. A prodigy of Rashid Kutcher, who again is fighting in the evening today as well. Ali, what do you feel about this fight?
Man, these are new upcoming talent, you know, and what's going to happen is that we're going to see the new rising talent in Pakistan. We've been waiting for this moment. We've been waiting for the young guns to showcase their talent. We know they've been working hard. We know they've been putting in the hours, and tonight they get the platform which they've been dreaming of.
Ali Sina, it's been a while since we've done this, my friend. Qaim, it's a pleasure to welcome you to the desk. Nasser Khan checking the final things before we get underway. It is Esanullah and it's Muhammad Mustafa, and we are underway. Both guys bouncing light on their feet so far. Mustafa faking that inside low kick.
Yeah, man, this is a feeling out process right now. What I like what Mustafa's doing, he's pressuring his opponent towards the cage. He's testing him. He's right in front of him, and a good low kick landed. The first strike of the evening being landed by Esanullah. Esan then again keeping his guard high.
Esanullah keeping his guard high, but he is getting pressed against the cage at Daniel. I don't know, I feel like he should get the jab going. Oh, that's a good low kick by Esanullah.
Yeah, that's a good way to get your opponent to reconsider his strategy. Strike the thigh and make him go back. Esanullah did exactly that, and now a high kick from Muhammad Mustafa. Nice return there. Again, this is a chess match. Muhammad Mustafa being made to reconsider pressing him against the cage with those low kicks.
Oh, a beautiful takedown attempt by Muhammad Mustafa. He's going for the single leg. Esanullah trying to go for the guillotine, but unsuccessful right now. He needs to circle his way out.
Esanullah needs to, I would say, let go. He's trying to find a guillotine here, but I don't think. And Mustafa here with the wrestling background, with the kabaddi background, is what we'd like to say. He's been training with Rashid Kutcher, one of the best wrestlers in Pakistan. He needs to fight the hands here.
100% needs to fight the hands and create that distance, but I think he's going to be okay in this situation. The Pelvani background, unfortunately, does not come with a toolkit equipped for BJJ, but it looks like Muhammad Mustafa is doing just all right regardless of that pressure, and completes the takedown there. First takedown of the night for Muhammad Mustafa.
And we've got a minute left in round number 1. Muhammad Mustafa is trying to get back up. Esanullah doing a good job by keeping a tight grip. Oh, he's going for the choke, Daniel. This can end badly for Mustafa.
Oh, my days. He's panicking.
Mustafa's trying to fight out of it.
Oh, I think he's going to
Esanullah's doing a perfect job. Referee Nasser Khan on top of the
his lip.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Esanullah with a shock upset early.
Wow, what a way to kick off Contender Series, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, this was fantastic. I mean, what a way to kick off this show. What a way to kick off Contender Series.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Nasser Khan has told us to this contest in the very first round. Declare your winner by Ninja Cho, Esanullah.
Good show of sportsmanship there by both the athletes. Big upset here in Brave Gym. Mustafa walking out the cage. Esanullah has put everyone on notice in his division.
Pakistan has produced Asian champions, world silver medalists, fighters who have stepped into cages across Georgia, UAE, Bahrain, Uzbekistan, and beyond, and won. But every world stage has a starting point. The Activate Contender Series is that starting point, a platform where Pakistan's elite MMA athletes fight for more than a result. They fight for their future. Every performance here opens doors, international contracts, global stages, the eyes of the world's biggest MMA organizations watching closely, from this cage to the world. These fighters have already proven they belong internationally. Now they come home to Lahore to remind you why Pakistan is a force in global MMA. Fight HQ, Packages Mall, Lahore. One night that could change everything. The road to the world stage. It starts right here.